Hello, good morning. It is April 26th, which means it is Canadian Indie Bookstore Day, and I celebrated. Oh yeah, I celebrated. I went to two of my favorite independent bookstores. My goal at each bookstore was to buy a book written by a Canadian author, and I succeeded. It's the same author, but that's fine. That's fine. I filmed my little journey and my shopping around in the stores, so I'll show you that real quick, and then when we come back, I will show you what I bought. So I bought a total of 4 books today. 2 are written by Canadian authors. 1 is New Zealand. I just wanted to support as much as I could today because independent bookstores are very, very important in the community. You probably already got an idea of a couple books that I already bought, but let's go through them. First up, we have The Last Light of the Sun by Guy Gabriel Kay. I've been wanting to buy his books for a while because I've been hearing such amazing things about his writing and his books in general. So I did a quick little Google search while I was in the store, went to a Reddit thread, and I just looked at people's top 5 books from him, and this one did pop up a few times. So I was like, okay, I'm buying it. I don't know what it's about. I have heard that he does blend history with fantasy, and that's what it also says here. Oh, this is cool. Leaving behind the decadent, sophisticated courts of his most recent works, he has shaped a memorable saga evoking Celtic, Anglo-Saxon, and Norse cultures of 1,000 years ago. Sweet. That sounds awesome. Bernd Thorkelson, punished for his father's sins, denied his heritage and home, commits an act of vengeance and desperation that brings him face to face with a past he's been trying to leave behind. The setting already sounds cool. I'm a fan. I also got A Song for Erebon. I don't know if that's how you say it, but a commenter has recommended this book and it was at the bookstore. Canadian author, of course, I'm gonna buy it today. So I got this. I don't know what this is about either. But I kind of like going into these kinds of things blind, you know? I feel like that's when I have the most fun with a book, is when I just go in blind. Again, this one was also brought up a lot in that Reddit thread of people saying that this is one of their favorite books. Next up is actually 2 books in the same series. Boom, Gideon the Ninth and Harrow the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. This is a New Zealand writer, and the blurb on the second book is actually by V.E. Schwab, which kind of sold me on the series because I just recently finished my first V.E. Schwab book, and it was absolutely fantastic. I read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I feel like I just had to pick these up because I also wanted to support the local bookstore today. I at least wanted to support it extra today. I've heard people talk about the series for a while now, and all I know, it's about gay necromancers in space. So I'm down. I think that sounds great. I also saw that they're very highly rated on Storygraph, and it's fantasy, obviously, because I found it in this fantasy sci-fi section, but I'm also very excited to read these 2 books, and then hopefully I can find the 3rd one in one of those stores at some point, whenever I get around to these, and I need the 3rd book, you know? So there's my little haul. I am very, very excited for all of these. Let me know if you have read any of these. If you think I should pick one up sooner rather than later, let me know. And if you are also in Canada, did you do any book shopping for Canadian Independent Bookstore Day? And if you did, what did you buy? Last question, do you have any recommendations for other Canadian authors? Since I mainly read fantasy, do you have any recommendations on authors who write fantasy, Canadian authors who write fantasy, or just your favorite Canadian authors in general? Please let me know in the comment section because I would love to fill my book bookshelf with more Canadian authors. But that's it for today. I had an awesome day, honestly. Going to the bookstore and knowing for sure I would be walking out with books is the best feeling. I hope you enjoyed this little outing and mini book haul. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.